My name is Roberto Villegas. I live in Arcadia Ridge in Elkhorn, and this is the Edison plan by the home company. We initially built our first home being a 3-bed, 2-bath, split-level home. We have 3 kids now, and we were really kind of growing quickly, so we needed a home that provided much more square footage, and the home company had our favorite plan. So I'm actually a realtor myself. I've been licensed for 4.5 years, and part of my job in new construction is knowing, all the kind of entry-level builders versus the mid and custom-level builders, right? So I've always known about the home company and always heard good things about them as well. I think they make it really easy. There's a lot that goes in to building a home, and what they do is they really take seriously compartmentalizing everything at each key step of the way, and then on top of that they really reduce friction. For example, at the final walkthrough, they'll walk through it themselves first prior to anything, mark anything that they see before you go in and just kind of do the final revision. So little examples like that of where they kind of go a step above and beyond and are proactive rather than reactive. We looked at a lot of different builders that were kind of in the same class that are semi-custom, and one of the things that really stood out was the plan. So immediately when you walk in, it's really open, wide, and not only I, but people that I invite over to my home say it's really open, a lot of space to entertain. Another part of, obviously, that I think a lot of people really enjoy seeing is the hidden pantry. And we were kind of creative and used the 5th bedroom as an office. So there's a few little perks there on top of a really nice flat lot. I think another important aspect on top of picking the right home, the right colors, the right cabinets, I think what really differentiates a home company, and they do this really well, is post-sale, the warranty, right? They give you a 5-year dry basement guarantee. Being in Nebraska, it gets really wet. If there's ever anything wrong, because it's a new home, so there will always be settling issues or things like that that are even small. They have an amazing warranty team that's really responsive, and they truly do care about customer service before, during, and after the sale. And I think that's a huge differentiator that people don't really think about. I remember moving in, it was cold out because it was in the middle of the winter, but once we got into our warm home and we saw how much more space we were gonna have and the memories we were gonna build on top of that, where our kids were gonna start growing up from there on out, we were really happy, relieved, excited, and just grateful, I think, for having such a beautiful home.